Hi all, and welcome to the video. In this one, Saavick has done it again. Now, if you're wondering what I'm talking about, you're missing out on probably the best Rubi-Ka map in the game. Yes, indeed. If we hit P, there we go. I've supersized this map. Saavick has released a new version of her map. Now, there is a default one that comes with the game. You've got the default map. I've got tons of maps. Don't worry about that. You won't have all of these, like the old Dove map. You've got Saavick's map of Rubi-Ka, which comes with the game. And as you can see, it's pretty good. If we zoom in, we get sort of this. This is version 3, which I did a video for not that long ago. We zoom in again, we get that. And then 2 additional layers. So we get this and we get that. Now, there's a newer version of this map, which is now the ×2 size. So if you're playing at higher resolution, let's zoom all the way out, you can see there's fewer clicks involved. She's also updated the Wampa map, and I think made it a lot easier, especially for new people, to understand. A lot of us sort of have this memorized now, so we don't really think about it. But, you know, for new players, this is much better. So if we zoom in, we get this, and it's the ×2 map of the game. So at my resolution, which is 1440p and has been since 2015, you can see how much easier this is to sort of take in. And we zoom in one more time, we've got the usual, but you can see here, checking the levels of diners and various NPCs is a lot easier. If I zoom in again, I get this, and I can see nuts and bolts, I can see all the other Dodka, Demercial, etc., all the other NPCs, and this is the same for everywhere on Rubi-Ka. So there we have it. Now, to get this map, if we head over to the forums, you'll see here there is a post, which I will link to in the description, from Saavick. I've made an update for my planet map, Saavick's map of Rubi-Ka. Compared to the previous version, the following things are new. Made a separate selectable map with double size. This one includes a double size Wampa map. Corrected highlighting issue inside the Crypt of Home map. Corrected positions of drill sergeants Astaire and Western. That's for the DB quest. And then technically, each map layer is now a separate file. This reduces memory usage and prevents the out-of-memory crashes some players experience. So if you currently use the version that comes pre-installed with the game, which is 2.1, rather than the previous 3.0, the following things are also new. So yes, there's a lot going on there. Where do we get this? Well, Saavick has helpfully linked it here. So if we go to there, you'll see Saavick's map. If I open it, you can see we've got all that, but I don't want to do that. I want to use this button here, which is download. This is Google Drive. You can trust this one, believe me. It's 97 meg, however. Download anyway. How long it takes will depend on how good your connection is. Right, I've now downloaded it. Now, I obviously need to log out of game in order to install it. Now, please ignore the fact that my desktop is incredibly messy. Guess what? I don't care. So we want the file itself. So here we go. What we've downloaded, as you can see, is a zip file. Now, it appears like this on my system because I have WinRAR installed. So I'm going to tell this to extract to Saavick's map. It's going to say one already exists because obviously I've already done this. So I'm going to say yes to all. Okay, so I've overwritten it and I've got this folder. We no longer need this, although you could keep it as a backup, but it is 97 meg. So if we look inside Saavick's map, you can see there's another folder called Saavick's map. This is the folder we want. So we're going to copy this folder. We then need to go to the game folder itself. So in my instance, I'm installed on the C drive under C, Anarchy Online. Then I want to go to CD image, textures, planet map, and you can see there's already a Saavick's map there. Now, if you want, you could grab this and move it to make it safe, but I'm just going to paste, and it'll say the destination file has 12 files, blah, blah. So I'm going to say replace them. And that's it as far as the technical side. Now, if we go back into game. So here we are, back in game. And let's open up the map with P. There we are. And if I open up my select map window, you can see I could go to an old one. This is a really old map. It kind of had a Wampa map. You can see it's the old Wampas. The wreck doesn't exist. This is really old. It's one of the oldest player maps. I've got dozens of these, you know. Select map. So we're going to go all the way down, and where it, for me, at my resolution, Saavick's map of Rubi-Ka ×2 size. Click on there, and there we go. If I zoom out completely, I get the Wampa map, and now the world map. So I can study the world of Rubi-Ka. Yes, I can. I can zoom in again, and I get this level. Zoom in again, and I get the detailed map, just like so. So there we go. It's Saavick's map of Rubi-Ka. It should help with those of you on potato systems, as we lovingly call them. So that's systems with low system memory, etc., that we're experiencing a memory leak with Saavick's general map of Rubi-Ka, which does come pre-installed with the game. So there we are, folks. Saavick's map of Rubi-Ka, version 3.1, technically. So yes, Saavick's map of Rubi-Ka 3.1. Very nice indeed. Now, if you are still playing at 1080p and your eyesight is perfectly fine, don't worry, because you can click on select map and select this one, Saavick's map of Rubi-Ka. So if I zoom out now, you can see how much smaller the Wampa map looks. Zoom in, zoom in. I've got the version with the extra 2 layers, so I get those 2 back, but it's a lot of clicking. But if you compare, let's go out to the Wampa map. So you can see that's the default Wampa map, and if I go to select map ×2 size, it is literally double the size, which is a lot easier to use if you're playing at above 1080p, like at 1440p on a standard size monitor, or 4K or what have you. It does make it an awful lot easier. Okay folks, bye for now.